going on YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and welcome to the first deck profile of the new year of 2023, you guys. So, as you can see, the Elemental Hero Core. Really excited to show you guys this little spicy build. This deck actually worked very well. If you guys haven't caught it in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode, please check that out. Pretty much the only reason we didn't go undefeated was mostly just because Scythe Lock. I mean, it sucked. Heroes can't really play that well under Scythe Lock with other negates and disruptions, so it's very, very difficult, but this build is doing very well. So if you guys are new to the channel, please destroy that subscribe button. We are now on the march for 2,000 subscribers. Don't worry, you guys, that playmat will be revealed soon. I'm debating on whether I want to have a physical copy of it to show you guys or just show you guys the image. Please just let me know down in the comments whether you just want to see it now or wait till actual physical copy comes out. So just let me know that. Hit that thumbs up button for me. And without further ado, let's get into this amazing hero deck profile. So of course, guys, we're going to start things off with our Vision Hero package. Funny enough, it's only 2 Ferris, 2 Vion, and 1 Increase. The only reason why I cut the Ferris down to 2 is we're trying to avoid having as many dark targets in our graveyard as much as possible. We've loaded up with consistency cards in this build, so cutting down the Ferris felt was pretty necessary, and just trying to avoid seeing a lot of those dark attributed heroes. But as you know, hero players, most of our best heroes are dark, so it's kind of hard to avoid that for so long. But that's our small little Vision Hero package here. Elemental Heroes, of course, is a lot larger than normal. We are playing our triple copies of Stratos. With Hero Lives at 3, E-Call at 3, and then the really, really good End Shuffle that I recommend for players. Or if you want to even try out Heroes Bond, like I'm, trying to show you guys some spicy hero cards you can throw on your build just to see if you like it. Heroes Bond is a pretty good one that you can try out. Special summon 2 Stratoses from your hand for free, and 2 searches. But because it only says you need a hero, so triple Stratos, of course. Double Shadow Mist. This is pretty much gonna always be the number for Shadow Mist. 1's too little, 3's too much. Plus, it's our #1 searcher for Mass Change. Hopefully that changes soon. I really do want another card that can search Mass Change for us, so Konami, please give us another card. Or monster, I don't care what it is, give us something else that can search Mass Change, please. Alright, so our other one-ofs, Solid Soldier, Liquid Soldier, and Blaze Man. So I am really loving Solid Soldier. I think he's slowly starting to find place back in the deck. Being able to use him to get rid of if he gets sent off the field by a spell, even your opponent's spell, so even if you got like Regeki'd and he's for some reason there, you get the chance to bring a hero back from the graveyard with Solid Soldier. And plus, if you guys paid attention to Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, I loved summoning Solid, not really using the Liquid Soldier effect just to get the extra body on the field, either linking or fusing them off. Solid targeting Shadow Mist to either get our Mass Change or Stratos to, but you got to make sure if you're having Solid Soldier's effect go off, you need his effect to be Chain Link 1 on Stratos, because if it's not, then Stratos will miss timing. So make sure you guys remember that he will miss timing unless it's Shadow Mist, because it says if. But pretty much any other hero card's good. But if you do Stratos, just be aware you can miss timing. So, of course, Blaze Man is our other way to search Polymerization, or even getting a hero monster in the grave. But if you do use that second effect, you're locked into fusions. So, at least it does. I believe it does say for the rest of the turn. Yeah. So at least Blaze Man does say for the rest of the turn. So if you did your Link plays and then summoned your Blaze Man, you can at least use that. Because I've done it to where I've sent Neos just to make him 2500 attack. But okay, still for our elemental heroes, we've got our 1 Spirit of Neos and 1 regular Neos. I know I made that video where I said Neos is not ready. That was pretty much for like Spacian build, you guys. I still love this small engine getting our favorite contact or instant contact, or even dodging lethal kills with a Spirit of Neos. Getting Neos in the grave if you have end shuffle, drawing a card is really helpful. And yeah, so I still love this little package of Neos, but our Spacians still need some love. They still need something else, because them restricting the deck with like the weird locks is just too much. And now our Destiny Hero package, double Malicious, Denier, and Plasma. Of course, we're trying to limit how many darks we're playing, so I'm not even main decking Dark Angel. Dark Angel is in the side deck in case, you know, we run into a spell heavy deck. Sure, like sometimes, and I've kind of noticed the Dark Angel lock is kind of falling off just a little bit, because every time I give my opponent Dark Angel, it either gets linked off or just gets tributed in some way. So people are kind of like more prepared for it now, I guess, or it's not really like an instant shut off anymore unless you have the rivalry. But so that's why Dark Angel is not really in the main deck anymore. And of course, last for our kind of our hero cards is 2 Crosskeeper. I love this card. If he goes off, I had a huge chain link where it was like Solid Soldier chain link 1, Crosskeeper chain link 2, Liquid Soldier chain link 3, and Sunrise chain link 4. So getting a hero out of your grave or your hand, really good, and then drawing the additional 2 cards. My only problem is he's a dark, so you know, if you use his effect to special one from your hand, it could be a bestial target, so that's the only thing. And last but not least for our monsters, just double Ash Blossom, because always gotta run Ash. I don't care what anybody says. Alright guys, so now that was our monsters, time for our spells. So we're gonna do triple Hero Lives, triple E Emergency Call, 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 Reinforcement of the Army. So yeah, we really hit up our consistency spells. Really, you're really gonna see a hero guaranteed with a hand like this. So you got like 8. Yeah, you got like 8 spells to search for. You can Foolish Burial, E-Call. Because I'm trying to run less dark targets, we want to really do our elemental hero plays with, you know, getting our earth, our wind, fire, just trying to get all those different attributes on the field, you guys. And I was actually really liking just being able to just search for whatever I really needed. And of course, 2 end shuffle. I wanted to squeeze in 3, but the deck is already 50 cards, so I had to make room somewhere. So I decided just to cut one of the end shuffles. But if I was gonna play 3, I definitely would, because I absolutely love seeing this card, being able to swap out one of your heroes or one of your brick heroes for a better hero, or most of the time I summon the Spirit Neos. So, and then with Neos in the grave, you can shuffle him back in the deck and draw a card, which is really helpful for me in case he's in my hand, so that way I can use the Spirit Neos effect after I've already shuffled back Neos in the deck and drawing a card. Now of course for our fusion spells, double Polymerization, 1 Miracle Fusion, not triple Fusion Destiny by the way, just 2 Fusion Destinies, triple Mass Change, and 1 Instant Contact. So the reason why the 2 Fusion Destinies, it's kind of just plain and simple, you guys. The build is, you know, not focused on really dark heroes, so seeing the Fusion Destiny is a plus, but it's kind of like if we have to go into the Fusion Destiny first thing, our board is just not going to be as strong. Most likely just Plasma DPE Dark Law. That's pretty much the only build you can really do with off the Fusion Destiny with this deck. So And then last but not least for our spells, kind of our disruption spells, just double droplet and one call by. Yes, you guys, I still don't have a third droplet. So this is pretty much what I'm doing. Double droplet and then one call by the grave. And for our traps, triple infinite impermanence, being able just to really just stop your opponent. This kind of avoids TTT. The only problem this card really has to stop against, I guess, mostly Splight. Once they make, you know, I guess it's, what is it, Splight Elf that protects the ones it points to. This kind of becomes useless at that point, but that's where the droplets come in. So I love triple imperm. I really don't like Effect Veiler just because I don't want to run into the TTT. And plus I can use this card during my turn as well. So I think it's a lot better than Effect Veiler. And of course, last but not least, our favorite Contact, which love this card so much. Love this card. Wish it had a graveyard effect. You know, I think that would have really made this like a top tier must play card if it would have had some kind of grave effect. Like, I don't know what it could have done. Not a protection like Neos Fusion, but it could have, if it would have had some kind of graveyard effect where you banish it or just find some way to shuffle it back or something. I don't know, just some kind of weird graveyard effect. But that is it for the main deck, you guys. 50 cards, you guys. I know you guys like smaller decks, but I'm sorry, but I feel like a larger deck is just the way to go right now. Just being able to to be able to have as many options as possible. So that's kind of just what I went for with this build, is you just have as many options as possible. It's not like just, oh, I'm only making this board 100% of the time. No, you have options. Like, you can, so just the consistency cards. So even though you're playing 50, it won't really feel like it with how consistent you're going to be seeing your cards. So anyway, guys, we're going to be going to the extra deck here, which is a little different than normal. So going to our links, pretty standard double cross. The one that's a little weird, we are actually running double Wander Driver as well. And you guys are probably already going to say it in the comments, so I'll explain it now. My thought process on double Wonder Driver was also mostly due to like the grind game. If you really just need your fusion spells back, you have access to them. As you can see with oh, you know what's funny? There was actually a card in here that is actually not here, and I'll be right back. If you did count my deck, it was 49 cards. This was our 50th card, Legacy of a Hero. As you guys see, I made a short on this card. Unfortunately, during my Yu-Gi-Oh day, I never had the chance to actually use this card, but I was just trying to get out for some spice, which is kind of gonna be my theme for like these next couple of weeks. Just trying to find something else that can give us like some kind of edge, you know what I'm saying? So I don't mind trying out old hero cards or just ones that have like a spicy text. So that's our 50th card, you guys. But anyway, back to the double Wonder Driver. Just being able to reset them fusion spells. You know, we're only playing one Miracle Fusion, and as you can see, there will be more Elemental Heroes in this extra deck. So being able to just use the Miracle Fusion multiple times, Polymerization multiple times, getting the Mass Change back, or just even him getting destroyed, getting a hero out of your hand. So I think double Wonder Driver is good, and plus with what is it, like Kashtiras, eventually we're gonna run into people getting rid of stuff out of our extra deck, so they could see you playing one of this and just this be one of the targets. Obviously they'll probably hit Dark Law, but so trying to double up some of our link plays here. One, Dread Decimator, of course. We're never ever gonna need more than one of this, unless they come out with like a really like crazy link 4. Then that's pretty much what he'll be meant for. But I don't think we'll ever get a link 4, and if we do, then I'll be very shocked. And now on to our Elemental Hero package. Of course, we got our Sunrise, our Absolute Zero, our Flame Wingman, our Shining Neos, and last but not least, our Elemental Hero Core. Now, if you guys don't know what Elemental Hero Core does, I don't mind reading him to you right now. Must be fusion summon, can't be special summoned other ways, obviously. Once per turn, when this card is targeted for an attack, you can make this card's attack become double its current attack until the end of the damage step. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can target a monster on the field, destroy it. When this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you can target a level 8 or lower Elemental Hero fusion monster from your graveyard, special summon it, ignoring summoning conditions. Now, obviously, sometimes like when I'll say things and I don't really think about like certain things. So no, if you did cheat out Flame Wingman with the instant contact, no, you can't. Sadly, you can't get Flame Wingman, but you know, you could pretty much get anybody else. Like if Shining Neil somehow left, Core could get back Shining, he can get back Ab-Zero, he can get back Sunrise. So he can get back basically everybody besides Flame Wingman here. So really, really cool. I really enjoyed using him. He gives Sunrise boosts him a lot just because he's Earth, and we don't really have a lot of good other fusion attributes besides Light and Dark. So, and then Ab-Zero being our one good Water. So that's like, we need more attributes, guys. Like, golly, man. So I'm trying to find something like, we need stronger, different elementals. Like, seriously. And then, of course, for our masked heroes, we're playing one Blast, one Anki, and one Darklaw. So my reasoning behind the one Darklaw is because most of the time, I haven't been summoning Darklaw multiple times. And unfortunately, no, the Legacy of a Hero cannot get the Darklaw back because it doesn't list a hero's material, unfortunately. Because if it did, then people couldn't really abuse Mass Change 2 to make him then, could they? So, maybe Konami think of crap like that in the future. So, the reason behind Anki, a simple Mass Change target. If he kills something, you get a Mass Change, make Darklaw, or just swing directly for 14 in case time is going to be called. Obviously, you got to play Blast to dodge certain spells and traps, and just being able to bounce pesky spells and traps as well, and just dodging certain hand traps for Stratos if you really need a Stratos to go off. And yeah, as you guys can see, my Darklaw is a basic Darklaw. So I had an emergency happen to where I had to part ways with my Darklaws, but don't worry, the ulties will be coming back. So I just had some emergency happen where I had to part ways with them for a minute, but I'll get them back. Don't worry. We gotta flex the deck here. So last but not least, our DPE. That's the only Destiny hero we're running. Very strong card. Really risky for the Vistials for him to get banished, but I try to destroy other cards as much as possible while leaving him on the field, just because I really just don't want him to get banished from the graveyard. So try to pop other things. So, and then last but not least, number 41, Baguska. I like this card a lot. It does a lot of work in Master Duel, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I like this card. Hero Lives basically equals this. So a little just seeing one Hero Lives, or even Solid Soldier equals this as well. Or Crosskeeper with 2 Elemental Heroes in hand equal this as well. So very easy to get out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's going to be it, you guys. That's going to be my newly updated hero deck profile for January 2023. The only things that will probably change is like the certain spice cards, like my fusion cards, and like swapping out Legacy of the Hero for something else. But yeah, what did you guys think of this deck? Please let me know down in the comments below. If you actually tried Elemental Hero Core out, or just tried this build at all, please come back, let me know. I want to know how it worked out for you guys, because I absolutely love this build right now. Did very well on its first day. Went X1, only went X1 at my locals. Gonna be trying this deck out. I guess by the time you see this, gonna be trying this deck out tonight at my other locals. So yeah. So anyway, this is gonna be your boy Trinity Wolf signing out. Hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.